Alright, what's going on, guys? So this is Hydro, and I am bringing you a vape related review today. So this is actually a product that I was really looking forward to getting. After seeing a couple reviews on YouTube for it, I saw it and I immediately had to have it. So far all the reviews have been really good, although there really isn't that many out there on YouTube, which I was really surprised at, because this is a Joyetech product who is a pretty big company. So I don't know if just a lot of people don't know about this product or what's going on, but it seems like it's a relatively new product, and I really like it, and I'm going to show you why. So, yeah, I'm at an awkward angle, so kind of bear with me, but I'm going to kind of show you what you get when you get the kit, and I'll get all this stuff out of the way, and then we'll actually get right into it. So, first of all, here's the box, so you can kind of get an idea of how it looks, and then on the back, nothing really going on with the sides, honestly. On the back, it kind of shows you what you got. So I got a single pack, 1000 mAh versus the 650 mAh. You know, I went bigger, so bigger isn't always better, but you know, in this case, more battery life, I'll take it. Instruction booklet in several different languages, really short, not really much, you know, bunch you can say, but it's there if you need it. It also comes with your standard Joyetech wall charger, USB, as per usual. Comes with the cord, which, here we go. Yeah, so your typical micro USB that goes in the device, and then the USB that goes in the charger or computer. Either way. You also get a second mouthpiece here, and you get a drip tip adapter, which is really cool. So you can actually screw that into the tank instead of the mouthpiece that it comes with, and put your own drip tip on there, which is pretty nice. I thought that was pretty cool if they actually included that. Seems to me like if they're including that, they take their device pretty seriously. You also have these silicone mouthpiece covers, so if you're at a party or you're just kind of hanging out with friends, you can just hand these out, and then they can just kind of use those. A little bit more sanitary that way. And then it comes with a couple extra micro USB covers, which I'll kind of show you that. It also comes with an additional C2 head, which is the new head that they came out with. Works really well, actually. It's a pretty interesting little guy, but you do get, this is a second one. There is one already installed. And then this little guy right here, which is this little tool that you use to open up the airflow. That's right, I said it, airflow, and to take out the head. So that's what it is. Now we'll kind of get into a lot of that stuff right now. So this is the Joyetech Ecom right here, and this is a really nice looking device. I really like the way it looks. To me, it's just got this really cool style, and it's really well made, actually, too. It's just, you know, it feels like it's just good quality. It's good quality metal. So let's break it down, though. Let's kind of check it out. So you're going to unscrew, this is your tank, so it just unscrews from here. I believe this is a metal tank. I mean, it's definitely heavy. This is a plastic mouthpiece, though, but pretty comfortable. Alright, so this is going to be the connection right here. And like I said, I'm kind of at a weird angle, so I want to make sure I try to get everything in focus for you guys. This is going to be your fire button right here. This is your USB kind of cover right here. As a lot of other people pointed out, this and this almost feel, they don't totally feel the same, but they feel similar enough to where you will find yourself hitting this one instead of this one. So a lot of people have suggested just leaving this cover off, and I would tend to agree with that, really. It's not a huge problem if you're kind of paying attention to what you're doing, but I can see where that definitely would be an annoyance. The cool thing is that you can use this as a pass-through. So just another reason why leaving this cover off would actually be beneficial to you. Just ease of use. Alright, so then it says Ecom right here, and then you've got your dial down here. So this is a twist. So now, as you'll notice, it's got two different numbers. So the top number is going to be your voltage, bottom number is going to be your wattage. So this does wattage and voltage, which is really cool in a device this small that you can actually choose. You know, some people, it seems like a lot of people now prefer wattage, which is probably really, when you get down to it, the better choice. You know, it's choose your wattage, and then that'll kind of regulate your voltage, and it'll, you know, drop it to whatever voltage is going to be best for the wattage that you're vaping at. So I've been using wattage mode and been actually really happy with it. So you guys might not be able to see the numbers on here really well. So basically what we got going on here is it's going to go from, let's see, yeah, 3.3 volts or 4.5 watts up to 4.8 volts or 9.6 watts. So that's a pretty, yeah, it's a pretty good range. I think that that's going to be good for just about anybody. So definitely good to start with. You know, somebody who maybe wants to go much higher in their wattage is going to end up getting like a DNA device or something like that. But for everyone else, this is pretty good. So now right here you have your modes. So you've got variable voltage, variable wattage, and the way to change that, right now I'm in wattage mode. So you know, I hit the button and I can tell this is on. So as usual with the Joyetech, you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off. So blink, and now it's not firing. So while it's off, if you want to change it to voltage, you just hold it down for a few seconds, and then that'll change it to voltage. So or wattage, depending on where you're at. So now when I turn it on, it's in voltage mode. So I'm actually going to turn it off, put it back into wattage mode. Alright, so now I'm back in wattage mode. So that's how you would actually change that. Now let's take a look here. So this is going to be the tank. So I've already got some e-juice in there. This part down here is how you're going to change the head. And I'm not going to do it right now because I have a bunch of juice in it. But basically you just take this, put it in here, and then turn it until it comes out. You can also do this, I'm sure, with the screwdriver, but they include that for you. Alright, so now this just unscrews, revealing this. So it looks really kind of funky, but this screw over here, that's going to be how you're going to adjust your airflow. You know, from a tighter airflow to a looser airflow. You don't have a whole lot of room in between that, really. It's just basically, you know, you turn it once for looser, turn it back for tighter. So it's basically you have your normal, loose, tight, or more airy, less airy. So that's, you know, pretty much it. But it's there. Over here, you won't be able to see it, but there's a tiny, tiny little picture of a bottle right next to this one. That's how you're going to fill it up. Now, you're going to need something with a needle on it. So a needle bottle or some kind of syringe to actually be able to fill this up, because the regular nipple top bottles are just not going to cut it. I tried, and it's just, yeah, it just doesn't work. You're definitely going to need something with a needle to get down in there. That's one of the few drawbacks to this actual device. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, the C2 head, kind of interesting. It actually submerges in the juice. When I was filling it up, I was like, you know, I'm so used to these different tank systems that have, you know, they'll have like a tube running up there and you just don't want to get it in the middle. I'm filling this up and I'm like, there's no tube, what do I do? So I actually had to go online, and it's like, no, it submerges in there. So you went ahead and filled it all the way up, and it works great. So the way it works is you fill it up, and then you have to put this mouthpiece on really quickly. So they say within about a minute. So you fill it up, you don't want to leave this off for any longer than a minute. So you put that on, and it creates pressure that pushes the juice down to where the atomizer is, and that draws the juice into the atomizer. So yeah, pretty interesting, but it works really, really well. So yeah, so I just wanted to kind of show you all of that good stuff. If I could screw this on there. One thing to mention too are this threading, not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. Real kind of stiff, real crunchy. Not the greatest machine job ever, but I mean, look at the result though. I mean, nice and flush. Everything just looks great together. I don't know if you can actually use other tanks on this, but honestly, looking at this, I don't think I would actually want to use another tank on this. So anyway, yeah, let's go back to a normal view and we'll keep talking about this. Okay, so now that you've seen everything up close and kind of everything that it comes with, we'll kind of go over some vapor production and some final thoughts and where I got it and then what I'm going to review next. So, first and foremost, let's check out the vapor production, because really, for most devices, that's going to make it or break it. You get a device that has little to no vapor production, doesn't matter how well it's built, doesn't matter what kind of great deal you got on it, doesn't matter how nice the people are that sold it to you, you're probably not going to enjoy it. So let's check out the vapor production, flavor, all that good stuff, and kind of see how it compares to other things. Really nice airy draw. I'm glad you get the option to adjust the airflow a little bit. That makes it really, really nice. Definitely getting a really good throw head out of this. I'm using Back Then by J-Vapes, which I reviewed a while back. I actually really like that e-juice. The flavor isn't really coming across as much as I would like. I really wanted this device to be the perfect pen style device, and I think it's pretty close, but just that flavor punch, isn't really there. You do get good vapor with it, I will say that, but a lot of that's going to depend on your e-liquid. I am really curious to see how it performs with a really thick e-liquid. So my next e-liquid I put in here is probably going to be Boa's Bounty, which is another one of my favorites. But as soon as I got this, I threw in the Back Then because I was really excited to actually try it. So I'm not sure how it's going to perform with the thicker e-liquids, but yeah, I think it puts out a really, really good amount of vapor and a really sleek pen style device. So the throat hit is definitely there, and you can adjust the voltage and wattage, so you can get as much or as little throat hit as you really want. Warm vape, cooler vape. But yeah, I really wish the flavor was a little bit more more pronounced through this device. But really, with a lot of the tanks that I've had, that's always kind of been an issue. If you want really good flavor, you're going to have to build your own coils and use some really good material, and you'll have that flavor come across a lot better. All in all, I think this is a really cool device. I think it looks great. I think it's a good deal for what it is. I like the fact that you can use it as a pass-through. I think everything works really well. I think the addition of being able to use it in wattage mode is great. I think the addition of being able to adjust the airflow to an extent is really cool. The new atomizers, I do think, work a lot better than the ones they had before, and it really works a lot better than a lot of other atomizers too, to be honest. So I really like that system. So all in all, I think it's a good device. I don't know if people who are only vaping on mods and building their own coils are really going to have any use for this, other than if they want something a little bit smaller. But if they want something a little bit smaller, there might be cheaper options out there, and something like maybe a Sig-alike would be fine. But then again, if you're building coils all the time, you probably have no problem taking your mod wherever you go. So I'd say anybody that wants to step up from a Sig-alike or something like that should definitely give this a look, because I think that it performs really well. It comes with everything that you need except for the e-juice, and it's just got a lot of style to it. It's just a very, very classy, very well put together, really well thought out device. And feels like it's going to be really durable, like it's going to last for a long time. And you have more options than you do on just a regular Ego Twist anyway. So I got this from myfreedomsmokes.com. It was $64.95 plus I believe it was $5.95 for shipping, just like a flat rate. And I got it lightning quick. I believe I ordered it Friday morning, and like early Friday morning, and I got it, today is Monday, I got it today in the afternoon. So the shipping was like lightning fast. It was coming from the other side of the country. So yeah, I really dig that. And the interesting thing was, whether I got the 1000 mAh battery or the 650 mAh battery, it was the same price. So I thought, why not just go bigger? The battery's going to last longer. It's going to make the device longer, definitely, but the battery's going to last a lot longer, so why not, So, check it out online. You might find a better deal. That was the best deal that I found. I tried to go through Joyetech's website initially, but it was just sort of this labyrinth of click on this link to go here, this link to go here. So I just Googled it, and My Freedom Smokes was one of the places that actually had it, so I just went through. I bought through them before, and I really like their service. I think their shipping is just lightning fast, and I think their prices are really good too. So definitely give them a look. Now the next thing I'm going to review, which I should be getting in a couple days here, is the MIG-SIG starter kit, and I'm really excited for that as well. I'm really late to that party, but at the same time, so many reviews can't be wrong, and I find myself more and more these days sort of wishing I had a Cigalike with me, because if I'm out and about, sometimes I forget to bring this, or a device like this or something like that, and just having a Cigalike just in your pocket just makes it really nice. And they're supposed to be the greatest e-cig on the market today, so went ahead, broke down, ordered a starter kit, and I'm pretty excited to try it out with some of their cartomizers. I did not get the kit that comes with the tanks, but we'll go over that in the video. Anyway, so we'll take one more vape off of this, so you can further check out the vapor protection and see if maybe this product is for you. Yeah. If Batman vapes, this would be what he would use. I dub the Bat Vape. Happy night.